Alright, what is good? It has been a minute since I showed the pond, and I wanted to give it a little bit of time. Now, I always talk about these braided hibiscus, and look at how amazing they're looking. Just flowering, beautiful, beautiful blooms. And there's plenty more to show. And look at those elephant ears behind. Remember when we planted them? They were super small. Now we have a lot of shade where we can almost get rid of this sail shade. So that was the goal. Then we can come over here. Look at this banana tree. Banana tree, another leaf has just shot out. Looking incredible. Then you got the cherry tree here. It's a Yoshino cherry tree, so it's not really a cherry tree we can eat, but it's bitter cherries, but they still will be eaten by the turtles and whatnot. And look at here, the blackberry that I had planted. I used some bamboo to make kind of like a tunnel. And it's just growing out of control now, which is cool. It's really cool. Liriope is starting to bloom. Some nice purple blooms. You can see back there as well. Them purple blooms. Looking really cool. And we can come here, and this is actually a blueberry bush. It will produce. It produced this year, so that's pretty cool. And then check this out. These are the zinnias. They're annuals, they're beautiful flowers, and if you look, they seed themselves. So this plant will die after the year. But what happens is they create these seeds here. And you can see I put a couple in the ground. So they will all grow next year, which is really cool. Really, really cool. Look at them elephant ears back there. My God. They have grown so much. And then we're going to come over here. You see, I put this sunshine ligustrum there in, growing a little out of control, which is okay. No biggie. But look at these elephant ears. Remember when we had 2 of them when we planted them? Now they're growing over. Everything's so overgrown. But like, I don't want to cut them. They're so beautiful. These are the jumbo elephant ears. It's almost like I got to back up to show all this. And the cool thing about this is all shade cover, especially for the cichlid pond right here. Because those cichlids, they're doing awesome in there. There's juveniles, babies, fry, convicts, Buenos Aires tetras, put a lot of minnows in just to be eaten, but they're just thriving as well. And you see here, this purple plant there, that's a semi-aquatic plant in there. That's when we did the bogs, and we did a couple different plants, and we made a couple different bogs. We kind of just wanted to continue to have them grow more and more. And you got the, what do you call that? That water celery. There it is. Got the water celery. If you look in here, you got a lot of baby or juvenile convicts and some minnows and stuff like that. Look at the stream, just overloaded right now with plants. There's so much when it comes to plants over here. It's dope. You can see everything's running good, everything's flowing good, everything's thriving, which is real cool. Back here we kind of have a jungle, which is it's not a bad thing. That's what we wanted from the beginning. but the way the weather has been and the way this banana tree plant has been growing, we might actually produce bananas. And you can see, look at the bottom, already new sprouts, new banana plants. I mean, when it comes to all of these plants, it's really looking cool. Really, really cool. And you got the pond looking really nice as well. It just rained quite a bit. See Gigi chilling. Gigi, she's about over 40 years old for sure. And I also put the zinnia right here next to the foxtail ferns, which are growing great. We have them in a couple different areas, so everything's looking really good right now. It hasn't been, it's hot, but it hasn't been super hot, so that's been a beautiful sign. And if we look here, the temperature is about 78 degrees. And when it comes to the cichlid pond, I have a heater in there, so it will always stay 80 degrees. My only issue is it drops sometimes down. Well, not drops, it goes up quite a bit. So that was the main thing about getting all the shade over the pond. But yeah, I just wanted to show how the pond's been doing, because it is looking great and everything is growing quite a bit. It's pretty much been like the rainy season. We got hurricane season coming real soon, so, well, it's actually here. But there's a reason why I put them semi-aquatic plants mostly on this side as well, because the turtles, as turtles get bigger, they start to eat more vegetation. So you know, they're not too much into the fishes, unless we put new fish in here and they notice and they go after them. But you can just see how cool things are looking, and how nice things have been. You know, even though I loved Titus, he had to go back to the wild because he was just, he was a wild turtle. You know, we just needed to heal him up, and it actually calmed down the pond quite a bit with him being out. Now the turtles, they're less, they're more docile, more calmed down, because he was just a big male. And you can see a lot of these, couple of these juveniles here, really looking good. I just make sure I get the babies out, because unfortunately, I think 1 or 2 babies have been eaten, and it was not cool to watch. So that's just something I just don't want ever happening again. But for the most part, everything's looking really good. I'm definitely happy with how this is coming out and how it's been. It's been a super hot summer, so to be able to keep the water temperature down, that's been huge. So I think next week we're gonna make a DUI fountain in here. We had the hell is that called? We had the solar fountain in here, and unfortunately it only comes on when it got really sunny, because that's how it's powered. And we just need more than that. It has to be electric. We need as much movement as we can get in here. Look at that thing. These were feeder goldfish. A couple of them koi that I had gotten, but a lot of them feeder goldfish that are just bigger than the koi. Just massive. But yeah, this is a little update on the pond, man. I'll be doing a video real soon cleaning this up a little bit, but I'm gonna catch y'all really soon, man. You know.